Hi, hi, hi. Welcome to today's Daily Divine Solar Eclipse Edition, plus 12 hours or so, maybe 24. Anyways, nice to see you all here. Thank you so much for showing up. And I trust that the messages shared here will support you whenever you come across these messages. A very warm welcome to all who are new to this channel, and of course, a very warm welcome back to the family. Wow, solar flares, eclipses, solar storms, and life in general. What a ride! Anyways, I just want to get this Palo Santo going. If you're new and you resonate with any of the messages shared here, I would greatly appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to this channel. It really supports my ability to break through the darn old algorithms. Good day, Sweet Pea. How are you? Yes, it supports the ability to break through the algorithms, and all subscribers as well, all new subscribers, as well as anyone such as Pamela who comments on any of the content, whether it's current or old. It's all current because messages from Spirit are timeless, and I'm going to show you evidence of that in just a moment. Everyone who subscribes gets their name entered into a free reading giveaway, which is done on a monthly basis. I am still waiting to hear from our most recent winner, Elaine, Spirited Woman. I need an email from you in order to connect and deliver those messages. So if you'd like your opportunity for a reading, please do subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed and comment. At this time, I'm looking a little flushed this morning. At this time, I'd like to ask that I'm a clear and pure channel to bring through messages from Source Divine, loving, and kind. That's wonderful to hear, Pamela. I'm so happy for you. Freedom. Yes. So I just wanted to share. So on the eve of the eclipse, so the eclipse was yesterday. I really apologize. I got sidetracked and lost track of time. And then my beautiful friend, dear sister of my heart, is in Ontario. I haven't seen her in 10 years since she moved to the west coast of Canada. And so we spent a lovely time together, and it just did my heart so good. So yeah, that's what happened yesterday. The evening before, the evening of the full moon or the new moon, sorry, on October the 1st, I was really guided. It's been a hectic month, as you all know, and you've all had your own hectic month. And, it's been a hectic year, 2024, honestly. So Monday night, I decided I'm just going to call it an early night. I went into my room, I took some cards, and I was really looking for a new journal to write in. And I was looking around. I have tons of empty journals, and here in the new place, I just wanted a fresh start, a fresh journal, and I'll get back to the other ones later. So I came across this in my bookshelf, and I thought, oh, okay, with the solar eclipse, the golden color is really calling to me. And then I opened it, and wowzers, OMG, I was just overwhelmed with gratitude and just absolutely so excited to see. It actually has some writing in it, only a few pages. But to see what was written in here, and it felt so in line with the messages that came through on Monday's live. Monday's live. it really aligned with the messages. So I'm going to share them with all of you so we can see evidence of how spirit works and how the loving universe supports us and always guides us to exactly where we are meant to be when we are meant to be there. So, okay, this was written on March the 8th, 2022. Okay, so I literally only wrote a few pages. I wrote on March 8th, March 9th, March 12th. I haven't read all the others, and I'm not going to read them here. I am guided to read this because it totally lines up with the messages that came through in our last live. Hi, Milos. Welcome. So on March the 8th, 2022, and it's interesting because that was exactly 2 years minus 2 days from the Pisces new moon this year on March 10th, which turned our worlds upside down, or mine anyways, and really was the catalyst for some profound healing. And spending time in space with my girlfriend yesterday, who I hadn't seen in the flesh in a decade, really, everybody's going through it. And this year has been a profound year for deep and lasting healing. So here are the messages that are timeless and eternal, which was written right here, timeless and eternal. It says, home to her power. Only her resistance to dreams hinder the existence of life abundant, above and beyond wildest. Her wildest dreams. Settle into ease. Breathe, for here is where resistance lays. And then I wrote lies, Lies. Breathe and set your peaceful, wild, and free soul free. Justice and liberty for all. We are in Libra season. Divine justice is being served, is playing out. Your power, SOULar, SOULar, SOULar power is your abilities to answer the call. Trust the voice within, who has always had faith that love wins and dreams do indeed come true. Have faith in you. We do. We love you. I was like, oh my goodness, what a beautiful message to get. And how random that looking for an empty book, I find a book that was written in 3 times. Yes, settle into ease. We've all been through it. Let's face it, 2024, the Gregorian year of 2024, has been off the charts energetically. And we've been like on a roller coaster ride of our emotions. And for many of us, this roller coaster started with that Pisces new moon and has continued through the Pisces full moon, which was our harvest moon when eclipse season began. Got a fruit fly here. And now it feels that as we've shifted and transitioned into this new season here in the northern hemisphere, it's autumn, and in the southern hemisphere, it's spring. And so we are the balance point between these polarities. For those of us who are moving into autumn and the winter season, it feels as if October is really a month for us to settle into this ease, because we may not have been feeling much ease. I mean, honestly, this 54-year-old body is feeling every second of 54. And yet there is an excitement, I will say, that's building from within now that we have finally got all of our stuff here at our new home. There really feels like this is an opportunity to declutter. And really, I was saying to my girlfriend yesterday, it's like since March to now, so much has changed. So much healing has taken place. So much grief has been released from the physical experience of Lisa Diane Lyle in this lifetime, that now it's time to reacquaint ourselves with ourselves. And if you've been doing the inner work, if you've been experiencing the healing of trauma, the surfacing of memories, etc., then you understand what I'm saying here. There has been a lot. And now it's time, with all that space that we have created from our tears, from mostly our tears, if now it's time for us to reacquaint ourselves with ourselves and to become refamiliar with who we are on a soul level, so that we can be the embodiment of this higher frequency, and trusting that we are here for great purpose is one of the best gifts that we can give ourselves, because each and every single one of us, each and every single one of you viewing this, whenever you're viewing it, whether it's 2024, 2034, 2054, it doesn't matter. You are here for great purpose. And there's nobody here that can do what you do. There's no one here that has the medicine that you came to inject into the collective stream of consciousness. And truly, our medicine is our healing and our ability to hold the higher consciousness, that light of Christ, that Christ consciousness. So let's just get a few cards, and this one really wants to be seen. So let's see. Your hard work is paying off. Didn't this come out the other day? Yes, it did. And so this is encouraging us to stay the course of our heart. We had 2 full moons in Capricorn. The fact that this has come out 2 readings in a row, 2 connections in a row, I'm really guided for us to, it feels like the new moon in Capricorn, which will be around the solstice. So the winter solstice here, the December 21st or so. And again, for those of you who are new and seeing these bruises on my body, I am not an abused woman. I may have abused my body doing a move almost single-handedly, with the exception of the help of my son's father all along the way, which I'm so grateful for. The fact that this card has come out twice in a row, and if you remember, we had 2 full moons in Capricorn back in, was it June, July, something like that. We had the first new moon in Capricorn at like the early degrees, 1 degree, and then the final full moon in Capricorn was at the 29 degrees. So it feels that by the time we get to the new moon in Capricorn, December, early January, I'm not quite sure, probably December. By the time we get there, it's almost as if we're living a whole new life, which is aligned with our heart's deep desires, is aligned with our ability to love ourselves. I mean, the one thing I have learned in this journey, and I've been on this spiritual quest since my early 20s. The one thing that I have learned over all of these years is that self-love is where all love begins, where all relationships begin. And so many of us empaths and healers really are great at loving others. And yet I ask, are we truly great at loving others if we're not great at loving ourselves? I think not. Because the relationship we have with ourselves is the relationship we will carry with us for our entire life. And so many of us, bright ones, light workers, way showers, spiritual guides, so many of us experienced such trauma in this lifetime that the lucky ones, you and I, we address it. We face it head on. Hit that thumbs up button if you understand what I'm saying. And oh my gosh, this is so frigging hilarious. Believe you are possible. Have faith, trust. Those of you that have been here for a while know that, sometimes I go rather deep, which is why I wrote a book called Playing in the Deep. And words matter, spelling matters. And I've been really guided to believe recently because the word lie is right in there, like television. And, you know, so I would like to change this to say, trust in the impossible. Trust that you are possible. Trust that your dreams are possible. And it's funny that it's the blue moon card because the second full moon that we had in Capricorn was a blue moon. So Capricorn is huge, and Capricorn is really, it's funny because it's that, is it that devil energy? It's like the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other side, and they're both whispering. And, often the devil energy is going to speak louder, right? Oh, pay attention to me, little old me here. I know the way for you to go. And the angel's going to be more like a whisper of love. You can do it. You're worth it. You are a child of light, born to take flight. And so I feel like some of us may be in this in between phase. We're like, which way do we go? Which way do we go? Where do I want to go? Go in the direction that feeds your soul, in the direction that brings you joy, in the direction that comes with ease. We're talking about settle into ease. Settling into ease is the path of least resistance. Now, that doesn't mean the path of least resistance is free of challenges. No, every path has got its challenges. We are being called to answer the call that takes us in the direction of our dreams. If only we would have more faith in ourselves. We tend to have a lot of faith in externals, people, places, things, and less so in ourselves. And at this time, we're being called to have more faith in ourselves and less in the external. Okay, so let's get another card here, and then we're going to go to the Queen of the Sun Oracle. Hit the thumbs up button on YouTube. It helps. We got 2 live viewers and 1 thumbs up. What? Okay. All right. Yes. Mutable moon. We just came out of the mutable season of Virgo, and nothing is yet set in stone, which really indicates that we are the star of the show. We are the captain of our ship. We are the, I just heard the captain of the Starship Enterprise, which for me is Lisa Diane, and for you, it's Pamela B, Milos M, Soul Secret Service. I love that. So which way do you want to go? You can continue. You can go any way you want. You can follow this little guy that's really talking, squeaking loudly and guiding you here, there, and everywhere. Or you can go with the call of your soul that is calling you home, that wants to nurture you, that wants to witness your growth, that wants to witness your stardom in this lifetime, that wants to witness you experiencing your medicine well in the flesh. What are we waiting for? Tomorrow is never guaranteed, right? And we've all had those experiences with people we've loved, people we know, that here one day, gone the next, here at breakfast, gone by lunch. So what are we waiting for? Are we waiting for a green light or permission that says, yes, go? If so, this is your green light. This is your permission. I wish I had something green. This is your green light. This is your permission. Go forward. Go for your dreams. Or you can continue to navigate the challenging emotional waters that are going to sweep you away. Do not allow yourself, I'm hearing, do not allow yourself to be modified by the external circumstances. Allow yourself to be unified through the soul that resides within the flesh, within the human, Hueman. So go for it. Go for it is what I'm hearing and feeling. They're saying to take the top card. It's funny because each of these are from the Moonology Oracle, and the top card here is from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to let you see that I'm not doing any shenanigans. I don't do shenanigans. So here we go. What is this top card? Balance. And this card has been out for us recently. I believe the last reading as well. And you've seen, I've shuffled the cards. We are in the season of balance. We are, as it's been said many times before, we're here to balance our spiritual essence in the material world, balancing spirituality and practicality. So as spiritual as we are at our core, we also are human. We're physical matter. And what we do in this lifetime matters. So be good to you. Don't get, I'm hearing, don't get lost in the clouds. Most of them aren't real these days anyways. Don't allow yourself to get swept away. It's so important for us each and every day to focus on grounding ourselves so that we can feel balanced, so that we can be the balance point, so that, balance also is about divine justice. And many of us who are here as guides feel like life has been like one traumatizing experience after another, after another, after another, after another. And that is because we agreed to these experiences because we knew that we had the skills, gifts, and abilities to break through. It was 222 across the board there. If I had the second thumbs up, it would have been 6 2s across the board. Someone's holding back on me. Don't hold back. Smash that thumbs up button. 19 is the judgment card, is it not? Where's my handy dandy little list? There it is. I do believe 19 is, 19 is the sun. 20 is the judgment. The 2. 19 is the sun, the happiest card in, in tarot, the sunshine. Solar power. We are here and we are so incredibly powerful. And the sad state of humanity is that most humans, HUEMANS, give their power away to governments, organizations, institutions, people, places, and things that do not serve and do not have their greatest and highest good at heart. And so this is a time for those of you watching this, whenever you're watching this, this is a time for you to harness your personal power. It resides down here in the solar plexus. It's our power center, the home of free will choices, the home of divine guidance, gut instincts, inner knowing. And so many people have issues in this area and below in their body. And it's because there is unhealed trauma residing, residuals in the experience. We must take responsibility to change the course and direction of our life because nothing is set in stone. Or you can just drift around aimlessly, thrashing around in the waves, going from one disaster to another, as Blue Rodeo sang back in the 80s. I was trying to think of what that song's called. It doesn't matter. If I'm meant to remember, I will. That could be our song of the day. Anyways. And it's like this imagery here, holding the moon at the heart, holding the moon. When we come in to our personal power, when we take responsibility for our personal power and harnessing our energy, we then allow our heart to guide us each and every step of the way. And that's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. Bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Okay, let us see what the Queen of the Sun Oracle, this beautiful gift from another sweet pea. We've got Sweet Pamela here, and I have another sweet pea in my life as well. And OMG, sweet peas. Oh my goodness. Ra, the sun god. This is what we've got going on here. Everything is unfolding in divine and perfect order. And it's so funny because we live in a world where everything's been mapped out for us, right? Even the Bible, the book that was written by man for humans, I'm sure it was written for the patriarch. Now, that doesn't mean there's not great wisdom in that book. There is. And yet sometimes I think we have taken things so literally that we forget that we live in a world of parables and paradoxes. And so, I'm not saying go out and worship the sun, although many of us were sun worshipers in our younger years. We can see the evidence here on my forehead and on my arms and all that. Anyways, I'm just making a joke. This is about, the sun is solar energy, solar power. The sun resides within our solar plexus. We've just had a solar eclipse, so what was hidden is now being revealed. And so it's really, and it's a 3. 3 is the number of creation, the divine mother, the divine father, the divine child, which reside within inside each and every one of us. The entirety of the experience is on the inside. So if you're doubting, like if you're wondering, am I on the right path? Yes, you are. Oh, hey, Jen P, how's it going, girl? Hi. Oh my God, the whole little family's gathering again. It's so nice. Trust me, I promise. We will be more on a regular routine. I may just have to change times here and there. The way out is in. Yes, thank you for the thumbs up. So I need a thumbs up from Jen, from Pamela, Milos. Y'all have to smash that thumbs up button. So then look at this. So we have Ra, the sun god, right? Telling us and letting us know all is in divine and perfect order. Thank you for that second thumbs up. Yes. Pamela, you keep giving me a thumbs up in the comment. Hit that little thumbs up on, I'm grateful for all the thumbs up. I'm just being silly. Anyways, I just know that unless there's like engagement, I've hit the 740 subscriber mark. Yay. Thank you to Creole Sean for being the 740th subscriber. Now, if by the end of this Gregorian 2024, I could hit 1,000, it would open up doors and windows and pathways of opportunity for myself, for you, and this channel to grow. But look what came out next. We have got Vitality, Letha, Vitality, not Lisa, Letha. And it's a number 31, which is the mirror of 13, which is the number of the divine feminine. And I love that there's sisters dancing around with that fiery passion of their heart in their hands, really. And this brings me to an opportunity to share with all of you about the moon memberships. Where are all my sisters at? This is like, for a very small investment, these circles offer an expansive opportunity for growth. Now, you can pay for the whole entire year of moon circles, which is 26 circles, because a true year is a 13 moon cycle. You know, the Gregorians, whoever the heck they were, when they made these calendars, they robbed us. It's deception. And so for all my sisters out there, if you're looking for an affordable way to support your spiritual growth, to get healing, to receive informations, go check out the Moon membership on my website, please. The link is in the description box below. It's $22.22 per month, or I don't even remember what the full 26 circles is. Check it out. Because I really, those are a great place to grow. And this is where, you know, Pamela spent many years traveling those circles, and we have had such profound experiences and opportunity for growth in those circles, and to really grow the sisterhood, because it is the divine feminine who is rising at this time, restoring integrity to what was lost, as well as elevating herself to her rightful position in this world. And so that is what we're here for. And vitality is more than how we look or feel, you know, how we look on the outside. Vitality really is the embodiment of mind, body, and spirit coming together. So it's the way we feed ourselves, the way we nurture ourselves, the way we show up for ourselves on a daily basis. And this looks like fun. This is my kind of jam. And, you know, I'm really excited to be hosting locally a full moon circle on October 17th. For the first time in a long time, I'm getting back out into the community. OMG. Doing what I love. But check this out. Beginnings. Look at that. 3113. Do you think I was lying when I said this is about the divine feminine? I mentioned it, and here it is. And this is a new beginning, which is being birthed from the purity of our heart. We are here on Mother Earth to restore righteousness to this planetary realm. This planet has been hijacked. The consciousness of humanity has been dumbed down through fluoride, genetically modified food, and the shit that they're spraying at us in the skies on a daily basis, pretty much. I've seen it the last 3 days here. It's so annoying. And yet we have the power to transmute that. Once we become aware, once we acknowledge it, once we take the blinders off, then that is when we come into our power. And that is what we are here for. And this new beginning is entirely based on what you want it to be. What you think, you manifest. You know, my new beginning is abundant. It is stardom in the most, what do I want to say? The most healing way. It is serving others so that they may heal, so that I may continue to heal, because as long as we are in this vessel of flesh, we are healing, we are learning, we are growing. If anyone out there tells you they're healed, I would say, really? Are you still breathing? There's still work to do. Right? And it's not just about us healing from our personal trauma. Collectively, we share trauma. And there have been a number of events in my lifetime and in your lifetime as well, that have been events that have been perpetrated by those who don't love humans to traumatize us, to keep us scared, to keep us dumbed down, to keep us from being who we truly are, solar powered, incredibly powerful beings of light, here for a life of delight, which very few have actually experienced, because it's just one trauma after another. Oh, we get back up, knock you back down. No, 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 no. We always get back up, and we set the course of where we are going, because everything is possible when we have faith in ourselves, when we trust that everything is unfolding in divine and perfect order, when we consciously bring ourselves back into balance. Anything is possible. You are possible. Your dreams are possible. So if you haven't been feeling very vital, it's time. What are you waiting for? Autumn is a perfect season to shift things, change things. I mean, I've got a whirlwind around here. I'm glad you can't see. I mean, you can see the towel hanging on the door, but if you were to look around on the floor, it's just like, oh, got pictures over there, everywhere. I don't even know which way is here on the camera. I never get it. It's kind of like when I was learning to teach fitness. It was so hard for me to be the mirror. But yeah, it's a perfect time to get in, get our house in order, to prepare for the winter, to get out in nature and enjoy the changing of the seasons, whether you're in autumn or spring. There's so much that delights the senses, the eyes. I love autumn, the smell of the leaves falling, watching the beautiful colors on the trees change. It's such a lovely time. I may not be such a fan of the cool, crisp evening air, but I can get used to that too. Because a new beginning is right here for all of us. Is it beautiful? Is your new beginning beautiful? Mine sure is. And I know yours is too, or you wouldn't even still be here watching this video. You wouldn't. Yes, that's right. I'm so glad you found the channel too. Can you tell me your name, Secret Service, or is it a secret? I love your what do you call those things? I'm so not hip in certain ways and then very hip in other ways. I love the little butterfly with the blue. It's the yellow, Terry, hi, and welcome to the family. I love the yellow butterfly. It's really, because it really speaks about the solar power, and we are transformed by the journey within, right? And nobody can do it for us. As much as I love my clients, as much as I love my family, as much as I love all the people in my life, I can't get them to trust and have faith in themselves. I can't do the inner work that is required of each of us. And that is the beauty of this journey. And with that yellow butterfly in the middle, representing the transformation through the acknowledgement and the harnessing of the solar power, and then the blue around and just all around the butterfly is like our truth. We come into our power by honoring our divine truth. Archangel Michael walks with you, walks with all of us. Anybody that's connected with me, 100% guarantee Archangel Michael is one of your driving main guides in this lifetime. And if you're not familiar with Archangel Michael, tune in, because he will let you know that he is right there with you. Yes, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Terry, I sing a lot and I don't have a phenomenal voice, although in the shower it's great. The acoustics in bathrooms are phenomenal. But this is like saying, it's almost, I'm feeling like, reach out and touch your dreams. Make a wish, anything you can imagine. And it's about the purity of the heart and the essence of unconditional love that surrounds us. And if you're not feeling that unconditional love, get outside, hug a tree, walk barefoot, breathe, lay down, lay in your room, lay in your bed and breathe and feel the essence of love all around you. We are so loved. I mean, the fact that we, I was guided to this, and the message is all about liberty and justice for all, solar power, our dreams coming true, releasing resistance. Where does resistance come from? That's the noggin. The noggin likes to keep us, confused and spinning our wheels. I mean, it's not much good for the most part. I mean, I'm not saying brains aren't good. Of course they are. What I'm saying is our brain is a trap. We see, mental illness through the roof. And, I've said for decades that I truly believe bringing those who are mentally ill, aren't we all a little? We live on Mother Earth, right? At a time when, we've been hijacked, at a time that not we've been hijacked, our consciousness, right? And so you and I, the rebels, are here to break through. But I've always said that those who suffer from mental illness, and we all do. I mean, those of you that have been here for a while know I've been having panic attacks on a regular. And I really feel that that was just because of the move and everything I had going on, moving a 3-bedroom main floor with a garage and a shed into a 3-bedroom with just a shed. You should see this place. We have too much stuff. Anyways, we have too much stuff going on in our head too. And when we get to nature, when we bring ourselves back to nature, this is where we truly begin to reestablish our connection with the essence of God, creator, source, who we each are. We are each sparks of creation, here to create the life of our dreams. Don't let anyone stop you any longer. Do what it takes. Take that inner journey. Terry had it right when she says the journey is within inside. You said that, didn't you? Yes. The way out is in. Yes, 100%. 100%. And I am so glad, Terry, that you found our channel today. So I feel like I'm guided to pull one more from the ancestors here. Yes, rescue remedy. I have it. I have the spray. I have the lozenges. I have it all because my son really loves that too. Just one second. I'm going to grab the oracle deck that they're asking me to grab here, which has the picture of little Lisa. Oh my God. I can't put that picture down since I came across it. That's 3-year-old Lisa in 1973, way back then. Anyways, I'm working with what is this called? The vision. Oh my gosh. Anyways, it's let me just see if I can see that. It is, oh yeah, there it is. Okay, it's the Sacred Vision Oracle. And so I'm just going to pull a message. I'm just going to tune in here just to wrap this up today. And I'd like to receive some guidance for the collective gathered here live and those yet to arrive. A message of love, encouragement, and support from our loved ones in spirit, our angels and guides, and all who love us unconditionally. What is the best message for us today? Oh, I could cry. I really could cry because this is the root of it all, right? And this is where I wish I had my Kleenex in here today. So here's the image. And worthiness, blue medicine. We were just talking about, oh, thank you, Jen. We were just talking, I got goosebumps, honestly. We were just talking about Archangel Michael. And for those of you who know, Archangel Michael governs the throat. Archangel Michael sits in the southern direction, which is the home of the inner child. Archangel Michael, it oversees those of us who know and feel that we are here on a planetary mission in service to the greatest and highest good of humanity, HUEMANITY. And Archangel Michael is blue. He's the blue angel, the angel of communication, the angel of truth. If you haven't yet connected with Archangel Michael, I would encourage you to work with sodalite at the throat chakra. And I don't have any, I do have lots of sodalite. I'm never going to be able to find it right here and now. No, I don't see any sodalite here. So it's our worthiness. Where is worthiness stored in our body? It's stored in the sacral chakra, the space between our hips, the home of creativity. And where are we wounded and traumatized as children? Through the root and the sacral chakra, which affects our ability to come into our power because we have the trauma and the wounding. By the time I hit the development of my solar plexus at the age of 14, which is when we all hit the development of the solar plexus, there was so much trauma and pain already. And little Lisa had learned techniques to protect herself, to hide herself, to not shine so bright, as to not offend any of the others around her in her life. And so by the time I turned 14, it may be similar for you, I began making my own choices and decisions and have been doing so since that time. And, we end up, I had no right to be making my own choices and decisions at 14. I was a traumatized child, and I added to the trauma through my choices and decisions and actions, of course, along the way. And we all do. And so worthiness is a big one that has been coming up. What do you feel that you deserve? Because what you feel you deserve is exactly what you will receive. And we deserve the best of all things. We deserve, the farm by the stream, if that's what we want. We deserve, prosperity and abundance, if that's what we want. It's what I want. And we are the floodgate to all of it. And so if we don't have faith in ourselves, if we do not feel that we are worthy and deserving of all great things, we'll never receive them. And so this is what our ancestors and loved ones, and, it's like, honestly, I'm so overwhelmed with gratitude at just how beautiful those who love us unconditionally guide us in our life when we are an open channel to receive. And they send confirmation after confirmation after confirmation for those with the eyes of the heart to see. And so it's all about our worthiness. This is the West direction, this card. It says blue medicine, and we got the little blue jay there with his medicine shield on and his bells and his feathers. How cute is he? He's a small blue jay. The blue jays here are quite large, and they're a bit of a bully in the bird world. I'm a birder, so I know. They are bullies, and they can mimic many sounds, just like crows, of other birds. They're very interesting. So here it says, all water birds are medicine. This is the kingfisher. Oh, that's why he's small. It's a kingfisher. It's not a blue jay, but it looks like a blue jay. And I didn't realize kingfishers were blue. I see them quite often, and I don't recall them being blue. I'll have to double check on that. But the message here says, all water birds are medicine if followed. And that's interesting because the sacral chakra, the element of the sacral chakra, the space between our hips, is water. This is where we store emotions. This is where we repress our emotions, in the sacral chakra. And so anyways, so it says, all water birds are medicine. If followed, they lead you to water, the essence of life. The kingfisher, in particular, represents healing. One would wish any wound, physical or psychological, would mend as quickly as the water's surface after the kingfisher's dive. And it can when we decide, right? Our wounds, those of you who have been here for a while know that all summer, the message coming through was miraculous, instantaneous healing when we choose. The kingfisher is like the intrepid warrior that you are. To solve your problems, you move deeply beneath the surface. There it is, Terry, of your emotions into troubled waters, searching for early reasons and conditioning that caused you pain. This blue medicine signifies the deep blue water of your emotions, and your prey is an inferior sense of well-being and worthiness. So we are diving in and we are clearing, we are diving in like the kingfisher to get those feelings of undeservability. We're not worthy enough. Yes, we are. And anything to the contrary is a lie. Like this great bird in flight, once your prey is found, you set your wings to soar high above it, determining where you will next plunge. Let this be your time of healing. Raise your spirits to the sky. That's going to be our song of the day. Who knows it? Who knows what I'm going to say? Who knows the song I'm going to say? Okay, I'm going to sing a little. Going on up to the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm going to go when I die. But we don't really die, right? We don't really die. We are eternal souls here having a temporary human experience. And sharing with all of you is one of the great joys of this human experience for little Lisa Lyle. And so I trust that something here has resonated with you. If you would like to know more about me, to work with me, book a reading or an intuitive healing session, please do visit my website, which is in the description box down below. If there's any other way that you feel I can help you, my email address is also down there. Reach out. Milos, Pamela, Jen P, Terry. All of your names are going into the free reading giveaway. The next draw is going to be sometime this month. I'm not sure when. It'll be close to the end of the month. And I'm looking forward to connecting with all of you again tomorrow at 11:11 a.m. Thank you so much, Terry. You made my day, girlfriend, and I'm so glad that we have found one another. Welcome home. And all of you, Pamela, Milos, Jen, thank you all so much for being here. You know how much I love you. Was that your guess? Good, good. Let's go play that song and have a little dance off in our own personal experience. Maybe one day we'll do a dance off here. Not even a dance off. We'll do a dance. We'll dance together here on the channel, but we'll each have to listen to our own music because we don't want to get copyright nabbed by YouTube. You know how that goes. Anyways, oh yay, 4 live viewers and 4 thumbs up. I thank you all so much. I see you, I feel you, I love you, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you again tomorrow. Until then, go out there and harness the power of this day and really, really set your mind and your heart mind to be the embodiment of your solar power. You can do it. And each and every day is an opportunity to grow in that power and to hold our frequency, like Terry said earlier. Yes, settle into ease. That's what she's doing. And the higher frequency is trust and faith in ourself and our inner knowing. So until tomorrow, everyone, take good care. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. You truly are a gift. Your presence here is a gift to me and my eternal soul. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I think I'm going to go have a little cry now. A happy cry, of course. Until tomorrow, take care.